The new 96 one now. Hey guys, we are live right now with Michael Yo. What's up, man?
What's up, Russell Rush? What's going on, man?
They gave me this whole laundry list of things to introduce you with. Emmy Award winner, comedian who's appearing at Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club all weekend over here. You've been on Extra, E! News, all this stuff. Here's the thing. As a radio guy, I just got to stick with former radio host here in Texas, even, man. That's even right. Up the road, right in Austin.
I was at 96.7 KHFI before it was KISS. So I was at KHFI, and man, I loved Austin. I lived in Austin. I think when what is that big event they have? South by Southwest was like 2,000, 3,000 people. And that's it. I lived back in the day in Austin, Texas, and I've seen it grow. And now I'm in the middle of downtown Austin because I'm in Austin right now. I'm driving up today to San Antonio, but it's amazing to see what's happened in this city because I haven't been here in like 15 years. So
wow, yeah. Okay, so you leave radio, right? You become a big TV star. Now you're doing the comedian stuff. You're still a big TV star, but so I have a question for you. Does it pay better?
Which one? Which one? Radio, TV,
the TV part of it here, man. Should I take that next step or?
Yes, you need to do the TV side, Russell. TV is amazing. Well, let me put it like this: national TV is amazing.
Okay.
Local TV isn't as good, but still respected. But once you get on national TV, let me tell you, it's freaking amazing. But it's just like every other job; it becomes a job, and money was great, but it was a thing where I wasn't, I didn't see a long term in it. You know what I mean? Like comedy, what I love about comedy is once you get your audience with comedy, like I have so many friends, Joe Coy, Bert Kreischer, Sebastian, Bill Burr, Jim Jeffries, it goes on and on. Once you see those people build an audience, like those, you have that audience forever. Once you're off a TV show, you're off of it. Once you're even radio, once you're off radio, you're off of it. You got to find another job. But with comedy, everything is about you. So it's about building your brand. You know what I mean? And people that will roll with you, not who you work for. So I got to the point where it became easy me interviewing people and I felt like I wasn't growing. So I was like, I'm really going to take a huge pay cut, go into comedy, because in the long run, I can still do TV, I can still host, and I'm doing a lot of acting. So it's a thing where I need to transition into building my brand, not building other people's brand with me in it.
Wow. The bosses are like, this interview's over now.
No.
You're not leaving. No. Well, the thing, you're much prettier than I am. So I don't know that I could go that route, but
that would be a true statement.
I don't say it for pity, man. No,
just kidding. I mean, I'm sure there's people that like pale white dudes. I'm sure.
It's the lighting, Michael. It's the lighting. All right.
Okay. In the right lighting, you have a tan. In the right lighting, you have a tan.
I'm actually darker than you on the inside.
Oh, see, really, I thought so. You need better lighting then. You need better lighting.
We're talking with Michael Yo, who is appearing at Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club all weekend here, and they're doing it safe, and so you got to go down there and check that out because we are just itching to get out and do stuff. What was your quarantine like?
Oh man, well, my quarantine was, I had a big instance where I almost died from COVID, like in early March of last year.
Wait, I didn't know you had COVID.
Oh yeah, I almost died from it. I was the first person.
He just admits it. I almost died from it like that.
Yeah, no, but it's true. I was the first person admitted at the hospital with it. I got it March of last year before it was a lockdown. So they didn't know what they were doing with it. And the doctor said, it's going to go really good or really bad. And we'll know in 2 days. So it was like, they were trying to just say, So I was in ICU for 8 days. It was bad. But I made it through. And once I made it through, quarantine was just like, it affected me for 9 months. I just got better in December. Yeah. And as soon as I got better, I was like, I got to hit the road because I got the vaccine. I said, what makes me happy is comedy. Of course, my family, but my wife knew a piece of me was because I love comedy so much and I love making people laugh. And so that's why I'm in San Antonio. I've been touring. The last 3 weeks I've been touring, so I'm like, you know what? I'm taking way better care of myself. I was in great shape before, but I cut out all sugar, so I work out every day. So I worked out 6 times a week back then too, but it's just when something like that happens where you almost die, you're like, okay, you evaluate a lot of stuff, my friend. And it was a great time. But now when I'm on stage, the thing that almost killed me is now one of my biggest jokes. And that's what I love about comedy. Because everybody knows at least I made it. So people are like, well, we know the ending. It's not the Titanic where he's gonna at the end of the joke, he's gonna die. They know that's not good. But it's amazing to know that you have a story of your worst time in your life and you can make that funny now and people laugh throughout the whole thing. And that's what's great. That's what I love about comedy.
The one thing that will stick with me in San Antonio with COVID is as this was beginning, there was a comedy show, and I forget the guys' names. There were 2 or 3 guys or whatever who came here, and they were one of the last shows before it all, shut down. And they were like, COVID, whatever, come out and see us. This is crap. They didn't believe it. And then they all got it and had to say, hey, if you were in our show, you need to get tested.
Oh, you're talking about Brian Callen and Brendan Schaub and those guys. Yeah. It's a thing where a lot of people, and they know, and I know them, and they know I got it. But some people believe false things. And I love Callen. I love Brendan Schaub. And then some people don't care. It's like, if it happens to me, it's going to happen to me. So it's a thing where to those people, great. But if it really happens to you bad, it's terrible. So, but the problem with the whole coronavirus is if it just affected the people that didn't want to protect themselves and others, it would be great. But the problem is you affect other people as well, And so that's the big problem of it, where irresponsible people can affect other people. But now I feel like, we're getting to a point where, a lot of people are getting vaccinated. Like I'm in Austin. This is the first time I felt normal in a city because nobody gives a ish here. I mean, they're walking around, in Texas, they do not care.
No,
I'm from Texas. I'm from Houston, Texas. So it's like I went home and people were like, what? No mask for life. I mean, y'all been raw mouthing it for 14 months out here. Just going raw mouth for 14 months. You know what I mean? Y'all don't care.
So many Karens, man. Yeah.
But the thing, I will say in Austin, everybody wears their mask. You get in and then it feels normal. And then but when you walk into stores, everybody's respecting it because now people know it's real. It's very few outliers. Like I have never come across a Karen or an outlier. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Not myself. Now I've heard about it. I see videos about it, but I've never seen, I live in Vegas now. And you would think Vegas, at least in Austin it leans Democratic, and Vegas is 50-50 down the road. But everybody's responsible. Like, I'm sure there are some Karens or Kevins or whatever you call these people, but I haven't seen it firsthand. Nobody's done that to me or been around me and it had a big fit. You know what I mean?
So you've never even had a Karen in your audience? A heckler?
No, because I talk about everything that's going on and I talk about my life, but I'm not a confrontational, nobody wants to confront me. You know what I mean? I don't, my comedy doesn't set that precedence. You know what I mean? Because I don't really go back and forth. I kind of do my thing. I have fun with the audience, but it's not, I never attack anyone. I never I am who I am. Like what you hear on the radio right now, is what you hear on stage. It's not going to be like, I jump on stage and I'm, man, F you, F this. I'm not that dude. I just kind of spread the word positive, but I keep it real too. We talk about real stuff, but I feel that today's society, no matter who you're talking about, if you go after them and attack them, they automatically attack you. If you just say, here's my story and this is what happened to me, you can't attack me for what happened to me from another race. You know what I mean? And I never generalize people. I never say, well, all white people, or I never go white people. I go some.
Can we rewind the tape? What did he say about me earlier in the interview? Oh, there's no
but I was
tape
talking
anymore.
about, but I was talking about you. I wasn't talking about all white people. So other white people are not offended by me talking about you.
I don't know. I don't know if you've seen the Karens at HEB, but
oh my god, what is the deal with HEB? I lived in Texas. It wasn't a big deal. Now people love HEB or love talking about it.
Oh, it's kind of, I shouldn't even say this word next to the word to the term HEB, but it is kind of like a cult. In a good, what do you call a good cult?
I don't like a good cult.
Fan base,
I
guess. I don't know.
I mean, what makes it cult? Is it like Trader Joe's for people that love to go to Trader Joe's?
Yes.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. Let me put it this way, Michael. So when the hurricane hit Houston, right, and it rained for like 40 days and 40 nights.
Yes. Noah's Ark showed up.
Exactly. Yes.
2x2, all that good stuff.
Before FEMA got in there was a convoy of like 60 HEB trucks headed that way first. So that's why we love them. They're always there no matter what's going on.
HEB stepped up when the government didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's good. Well, y'all need to work out on your power grid. That's your next. And maybe HEB can take over your power grid. Start working with that.
You know what? I'd be down for that. I think they would do a much better job. Were you here in Texas 2 nights ago?
Oh,
we got a notification. No. We got a notification 2 nights ago that said, "Please conserve power. We're in a power emergency." And we're like,
really?
It's not even summer yet. Like it's 80 degrees.
And it's beautiful outside. What the hell is going on with this state?
We're not good. We're not good at it, man. I don't know. You're right. I like that. I'm a petition for HEB.
Yeah. And tell me this. What is that picture behind you? You got a picture of a forest behind you?
So this is my Bob Ross painting.
Okay.
And so, listen, man, I never dreamed I'd be working from home. So this is my office in my nice bougie radio mansion here on the north side of San Antonio.
There you go.
And we bought that painting at World Market because I thought it looked like a Bob Ross. And now, quite frankly, it's too heavy to lift and move. And so I thought, well,
really?
I'm only going to be here for 2 months. A year later, and this stupid thing has appeared in every video, and now it's just kind of a thing.
It's a thing. Yeah.
Because over here, I've got my Golden Girls poster. I've got Dua Lipa, Alessia Cara. Yeah, that's where I should be, but there's not enough room.
Yeah, not enough lighting over there. It'll really make you look pale over there.
No, I'd be darker. Trust me, it'd be better.
It's hilarious.
Michael Yo, this weekend, Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club. Give them 2 reasons why they need to stop out this weekend and check you out.
Well, you need to get out and laugh, first of all. It just makes you feel better. What's cool about tonight is it's a family night because for all the people that saw me on America's Got Talent, it's 14 and up. I do the same jokes, just presented in a different way. You know what I mean? It's not as... it's the same joke, but just not the same way. It's family friendly. We have a lot of fun. And a lot of people just want to take out... they can't go anywhere with their kids. And I don't call 14-year-old kids, but you can bring people up 14 and up, and the club is normally 18 and up. So it's only a 4-year difference. So I wanted to put that out there because I get a lot of people from America's Got Talent that wants to see it. So you can do that. And then Friday, Saturday, we just roll into the normal shows. So definitely come out, and it's a lot of laughs. I got Nick Guerra. He's from Texas. He's a phenomenal comedian as well. So it's funny. It's heartfelt. And you're not going to leave mad. You'll laugh the whole time because I'm not a comic that's going to attack people and make them feel bad. So I just want to spread love and make people laugh. That's it.
And tons of HEB jokes.
Tons of HEB. I'm coming out in an HEB uniform. I'm going to say, I'll drive the big 18-wheeler up and start giving out food before the show. It'll be great.
That's awesome, man. Hey, it's good to finally talk to you, man. One of my radio idols. So.
Oh man, I appreciate it.
Listened to you for years, man. Michael Yo, Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club. Good to meet you, man.
All right, you too, man. Have a great one.